What if the undying flame that devastated Haugen was actually the mother flame, and its fuel was sourced from the ancient branches of the atom tree? This could explain how the atom tree became separated from the mother flame and used in different ways across the world. Here's my theory. Remember when I said the Lunarians harnessed the first mother flame because they were tasked by the Birkins on the moon to find resources? It's entirely possible that the Lunarians first reached Elbaf during the era known as the First World. There, they may have discovered the atom tree, a living structure whose inner flame never died. They used the tree for illumination and realized its fire never extinguished. Recognizing its potential, they harvested this energy and sent the first mother flames back to the moon. But as word of this discovery spread, humans learned about the mother flame. Obsessed with power, they began harvesting their own atom tree branches to create more flames. Eventually, humanity may have enslaved itself trying to mass-produce these flames. This could be what's actually shown in the mural. It's said that among all the atom trees across the world, the one in Elbaf is the oldest and most powerful. So what if it all started there? What if the forest gods spread the seeds of the atom tree from Elbaf to the rest of the world by sending giants to other nations? These giants could have delivered the seeds intentionally, letting other countries cultivate their own atom trees and in turn, their own mother flames. Why? Because more mother flames meant more war, something the giants of Elbaf desired as it aligned with their warrior culture. This could explain why so many atom trees exist today, yet none are as ancient as Elbaf's. It might also explain the conflict between the earth god and the forest god seen in the mural. What if the forest god, of all beings, was the one spreading the seeds of a tree, literally? That would give new meaning to the name forest god. And now, let me point out something almost no one is talking about. In the mural, the sea god has wings. Could this suggest that history is repeating itself? What if the sea god, who most assume is Emu, is actually a Lunarian, holding what appears to be the sun in the mural, but that sun might actually be the mother flame? If my theory is correct and the Lunarians were the ones who created the first mother flame, then that mural could be a cosmic clue that history has been repeating for centuries. And it gets deeper. What if Emu isn't just a ruler? What if Emu is part of a Lunarian-human hybrid bloodline, born from the Nerona dynasty and their crossbreeding? It would make sense. It would explain his longevity, his wings, and his connection to the flame itself. That would mean that Elbaf's atom tree wasn't just a natural resource. It was the origin of everything. The flames, the gods, the wars, all of it. And honestly, that might be the most grounded explanation for how giants, atom trees, and the gods of One Piece are all connected.